At the end of the women's competition, I saw, I had heard about it, and then finally I saw pictures of it, of Tia going over and like bringing Danielle Brandon into the, into the fray. Did you witness that?
I didn't witness it, but I ended up seeing the pictures you were talking about.
Are you surprised to see that from Tia?
Am I surprised to see that from Tia? I would say this, like, no, but it's also never a situation we've ever been placed in for her to do something like that. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, here's two. When we watch her from home, and the times I filmed the behind the scenes at the CrossFit Games, she's very, very focused. She interacts with Shane, her husband. She's not really. She was never really. Felt like too receptive to doing interviews. I know she tried to walk off from doing interviews. She's just super duper focused. Not rude at all. This isn't to dig at her, but now almost like she. It's just all showtime, right? It's all go.
I saw something really impressive.
Okay, tell me.
So at the end of competition, after all the award ceremony, everyone was hanging out. Not everyone. Actually, at this point, no athletes. It was just volunteers and staff were out on the floor. This competition had been for over an hour. All the athletes were getting their drug testing who needed it, the podium finishers. I was doing pictures with fans and with volunteers, and it was all winding down. And I decided to leave. And I walk out of the tunnel, and I walk out into the warm-up area, and nobody's there. It's no athletes, no coaches. It's completely empty. And there's 3 volunteers picking up trash in the volunteer in the athlete warm-up area. And like an hour ago, that athlete warm-up area was thriving with bodies and people and energy. And now it's completely empty except for those 3 volunteers picking up trash. And I look and I'm like, wait a minute. I go, Shane? And he looks up and I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, oh, I'm picking up our trash. I go, what do you mean? He goes, well, this isn't their trash. He pointed to the volunteers. He goes, this is all the trash we left. So I figured I'm not doing anything, so I'd help them out. And I was like, and it was completely like real and genuine and authentic. And I was like, hey, that's really fucking cool. But like, that's what this team's here to do. Like, we'll take care of it. You don't have to do that, but we really appreciate it. So it was just like a super cool thing of Shane. It was really neat to see that. And like, there was no camera. Not that I'm saying Shane does things for the cameras or anything like that, but sometimes other people do.
Right.
But there was no one around. There was no cameras. It was super just authentic moment of seeing what a good person he is.